you're here. Hello. It's just you at the moment. Alright. I've posted my stuff. I'll wait until the first ad break is like been and gone. So yeah. Has it been and gone? I don't know. Ah! Ah! Fucking hell. Thank you for the lurk ball. I I just got fucking scared of viewer attack. You just can't be doing this to a little old me. Also, I have sadly had to take the airplane one off. Reason being, the last thing that we need. I'm gonna say. The last thing that we need is someone saying some very problematic crap. So y'all get the Sonic one for free instead. Yeah. Like, I have it enabled, but like you have to what the fuck do you have to do? I think you have to use bits. I do have other viewer attacks set to redeem points. Obviously, there's a cooldown, but you can save them up and then just send them when you want to. You know, like unless we put the cooldown to like 30 seconds instead. And then when, like, I don't fucking know. Fucking gotta go fast, eh? Gotta go fast. I love the Sonic one. I was contemplating on getting Virotech for a while. I was like, I need to get it. I need the Sonic. I need the song. Alright. First of which, how are you lot doing? Are you lot doing okay? Are you lot doing okay? Because I'm doing okay, but I'm going to remember. Oh! Full HD, Emily! What? Hey! I'm going to quickly do a hydrate on myself before I There we go. Alright.
Get ready to be schooled.
Ah! Alright. Yeah. Look at the chat. We've got a chat on the, like a big giant chat here. We've got a giant chat. It's like, hello. It's gigantic. Gigantic chat. I put it there because if this is a just chatting, then it would make sense to have the chat be huge in the just chatting. So there we go. Should we actually get on with playing the game? Like, is that a thing that we should do? Like, I think we might. If you want. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, game scene, please fucking work. It's set to fucking work. Is it gonna? That? Is that it there? And then look! The little chat is down at the bottom of the thing, next to us. Not that I'll see it because the game's full screen, but still, yous would be able to see it on the thing, full screen. Yeah. That makes me happy. I like that. Alright. Why the fuck is it saying keyboard and mouse? I play with a controller. Alright. What's the most recent save? It's that one. It looks like that one. I think it's that one. Oh. Oh yeah. We had saved and then we were gonna go to save. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Go on the final town tour. See how honest they're doing. Oh, I'm very ill. The screen's like slowly moving side to side. That means I'm not very well.
I can't go out there like...
I'm a bat. Oh. Well, yeah, exactly. Like, I need blood to keep me sustained. How are you?
Hi, Anastasia. I just came to check in on Evgeny. How's he holding up?
He's gone.
What?
He left town. Said he can't live with this guilt and can't put me and others in danger.
No!
He packed the other night and disappeared. I tried to stop him, but...
I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do...
I'm glad you came. There is something I need to give you. Hold on.
No! He left town!
He said it's for you. I didn't read it.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, I need some time to myself now.
Of course. I understand. Good night. There's a poem here that's dedicated to me.
I climbed atop the widow's peak and found myself alone. Then I felt a breath upon my cheek, dismissed it as my own. A mist descends from heights unseen and rids my eyes of sight. I sink into a deeper thing between two walls of night. To some comfort I can get, yet find here all my senses, and as all my senses dull, my thoughts and memories disappear. A great and peaceful lull. A gentle hand then takes my sleeve and pulls me through the blight. Such beauty I could not conceive. A woman made of light. Her eyes. Ah! Ah! Alright. We need to get something to drink. Do we have any? We have a large vial and a large vial. And a small one. There we go. That. No, that's not even enough. You know what? We'll go to the shop and get a medium vial. Because then it's like, oh yeah.
How can I help?
I don't have enough. Fucking hell. I'm gonna... Well... Ah! What the fuck is this? No! I tried to fucking put... I accidentally pressed the Xbox button in the middle and it brought up all the fucking shit. I mean... What's be quests? Quests.
Booze here smells just...
Says talk to... Check in with the revolutionaries at the vodka bar. Oh, well, it's not July 1st yet. Okay. I love the flowers in the hair.
Yes?
Alright.
There you go.
Thank you. We need to find Elisa. Wherever the fuck she is.
Get away from me!
I might have to Google it if because like. All my little bats. All my little bats. Are there?
Lisa!
Ah!
Lisa, it worked! I saw it!
Yay!
Oh, Lisa. It was incredible! I'm just glad you're all right. Oh, who cares about that? The colours, Lisa. They were so vibrant.
Yay!
Soft at the same time. I couldn't really feel the warmth since I was detached from my body, but it was worth it. I thought the night was quiet, but those moments just at dawn, when the vampires are asleep and the humans have yet to stir, it's so still. Like I was the only person in the world. I could just be. Anyway, what should I attempt next, do you think?
Uh,
I could try casting it on you, if you like.
I'll pass.
I suppose there are more interesting things we could be doing together.
Ayo.
For now, at least. Perhaps one day we could watch the sunrise together. It did remind me of you.
What?
What? I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Now then, where were we? Oh yes, my next project. Perhaps I could take up healing magic.
Healing magic? I hadn't even thought of that.
With your medical knowledge and my magical prowess, surely there's no ailment we couldn't treat. And it'll mean we can spend plenty of time together.
Why do I get the feeling we won't be doing much studying?
Ayo, ayo.
Didn't anyone ever tell you you need a healthy balance of work and play?
I guess you'll just have to show me.
I guess I will.
Start a relationship? What? Wait. Ah! We start a relationship. Neither know. Aww.
Dear, you don't look so well. When was the last time you fed? Here, take this. I have an extra one for these occasions.
Thank you. I have to be alone with you right now.
Ah! Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell. Ayo. We're getting romance in his fucking thing. Should my next Baldur's Gate 3 run be an OC that romances Karlach? I feel like we've got to do that. Fucking hell. I can't believe it. What other quests have we got to do? Cat. Hey, alright, calm down. Ah! Gotta go fast, eh? Thank you. Thank you. I never found that fucking cat again. Ah! Fucking gotta go fast. You know where we haven't been in a while? The Countess's manor or whatever it's called. Maybe we should try looking for it there. But I need to check the quests for that. What I want to know is where the fuck that bar in question is. Like, have I been there before? Like, have I not? Like...
That's Evgeny and Savelli in the Skortsov family photo.
Oh god, he left all of his stuff. That's sad. Where?
Fly away now.
Shoo!
More huts.
Honestly, I love the music from this game. Oh, there he is!
Didn't expect to find you here.
I'm a guest. I've come to an agreement with our friendly proprietress. Everyone's a winner. In my capacity as a servant of the Count's house, I'm acting as security.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't worry about me.
In addition, Mademoiselle Elisa pays me some decent coin to make sure nothing interferes with its operation.
Including the Countess?
See, you get it. Elisa's more like her father than I gave her credit for.
Sorry, I just forgot to look at the chat.
Still nothing on the contract front, before you ask.
No, me neither. But I'm not giving up. There must be some way.
Your youthful vigor is charming, Lisa. Really.
When I was...
One must believe in the possibility of happiness in order to be happy.
Tolstoy, eh? Quite a
Hey.
character, that one.
Hey.
Total hypocrite, if you ask me.
Hey!
But he does portray battle well. Chaotic, terrible, and pointless. It's all well and good to say such things, but living it is another matter entirely.
Oh.
Slacking off again, Hussar?
This young lady looked like trouble.
Oh, really now?
I bet you know this better than anyone, Elisa, don't you?
Did you tell him?
Give me some credit. I can spot a nice couple without getting a formal notice.
That's beside the point. I did want to speak to the both of you, so this is convenient. It's regarding the matter of your contract, actually.
Oh? You have my attention.
I went looking through Father's files. He kept records of every contract he ever made. The bad news is that the only means of breaking it will be to fulfill its condition. The good news is that any member of the family is sufficient for such purposes. That removes at least one complication.
So then, we need you to interfere in true matters of the heart.
Before either of you ask, no, I'm not seeing anyone. And I imagine the word true means it must take some real, unforced feeling.
Ah, drat.
True matters of the heart. Is there some other way?
Oh.
Nothing's come.
Then we'll just have to keep thinking. In the meantime, Hussar, if you'd be a dear and find yourself a lover.
I'll get right on it, boss. Hey, Lisa.
And
Yeah.
Me neither.
alright. Maybe if I change in... Maybe if I change into the science-y kind of thingy outfit, it might... But it'll be too late, because obviously, I'd need to get back home, and that's like a whole day. So I'd need to get back home. Because I'm burning to a crisp right now. You know what I should do? Work my job as the medical person and get some money.
Strange. Lovely.
Alright, first of which... I don't have a sciencey outfit. I'll just put on the... I could try and do some of the medical stuff. Wait! I just wasted a whole day of reading. It's fine. It's fine. I need to get me science up, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine.
Petya, are you awake? I've brought you something.
Oh, yes. Yes, I can work with these.
Are they no good? I'm afraid I don't have your eye for these things.
Oh, no, you've done wonderfully. Truly, I'm grateful. Let's see. If I hold the needle like this, perhaps? At least I can't stab myself anymore.
Shall I leave you to it?
Oh, yes, sorry, I got carried away. It's strange. For the first time since that night, I feel alive, almost. Thank you, Lisa.
What?
No, it is nothing. I'm sure you have other business to attend to.
I'll leave you to it then.
Where the fuck am I gonna get the last thingy from? I know.
Anything particular?
Science and logic, that's the dress I need to get, but I need to get 20 fucking... Do I have anything? No. No. Wow. Let's go visit the fucking count. Calm your tits. We need to go visit the Countess's manor. Just to see if we can find anything snazzy there. Anyone here? Cat!
How in the world are you doing this? Sometimes I think you can fly too. You like that? Oh, just... How in the world? Sometimes... Oh, just...
We got the cat! We should head back to... I think, in all honesty, we need to do more work to get more money to then buy more things. Because we're gonna get nowhere if, like, I don't have enough money to actually, like, buy the things that I need.
It's too dark. I'll break my neck if I walk around here like this.
Because that would give us 10 coins at least. I know it's not like the... Ah! Bats! There's no reason for me to have a chapter 2 available still. I'll end the day.
Tonight, I dreamed about our old home. The one we lived in before we moved into a shabby flat on the outskirts of the town. I dreamed of the tiny room Kolya and I used to share, my dolls and his toy horse. Of an old wooden table where my mother and I used to make vareniki out of fresh dough. Of the old grandfather clock that we had to sell to the pawn shop, and the ticking I couldn't sleep without for weeks. Of the windowsill where little Kolya used to sit for hours on end, waiting for father to come home from a vodka bar. I dreamed of the day Kolya asked me, why do grown-ups even drink something so repulsive? It was a surprisingly difficult question. I didn't know what to say back then. I think I might have an answer now.
It's July 1st, so I need to do that thing.
Hey, Lisa, over here.
Glad you made it. Was afraid that the smell and the noise would scare you off.
Welcome to the hub of our cause.
It certainly seems fitting.
Of course it does. Look around. These are all working people who are tired of sitting under the ruling thumb.
Wow.
Come, enough talk. Let's find a table.
I've had enough walking for the day. Gosha, why don't you grab us the
Rawr.
drinks and find a table for our friend here.
Ugh, I always get the drinks.
What can I say? You have a certain charm that keeps costs low.
Actually, I think I'll help Gosha with the drinks.
What? She can
No, actually, I'd like the company.
suit yourself. I'll go find us a table that doesn't wobble.
Good luck with that. I hope you're ready for some serious drink tonight. Hopefully, it'll help you.
Don't worry. Recently,
Well, you better learn to pace yourself, what with all to come. These are exciting times we live in.
you mean with the new ideas spreading across the land?
Exactly. You know, my parents have always scraped at the dirt to barely afford a life. They were supposedly given freedom, but What is freedom without hope for a better future? They're still serfs, in all but title. Still working land that's not theirs, that can never be theirs. But no more. We can't just wait and hope for change to be given to us.
That sounds perfect.
It is. Why else do you think we risk our lives daily to make it happen? A land free of prejudice and greed. Just people, human beings, working for one another and living how we were meant to be.
Just human beings.
Lisa, you're clearly an educated woman who has benefited from progress. All I want is for people like my family to have the same type of prospects, the same type of hope.
I'm indeed lucky to live in a time where I'm allowed to pursue my calling.
Forgive me, but luck played little role in this. Your right to study, to practice, was fought for by those who refused to wait. Well, I too refuse to tell my family, my people, that the time is not right. The time is right when we the people say it is, for someone whose job it is to tend to those in need. I hope you can at least understand why I do what I do.
Hey, where are my drinks, Gosha?
You should go. Ivan will throw a fit if we don't get back to him. Let me just handle the bill here. I'll only be a minute.
Thank you. See you there.
Alright, I'm gonna have to take a sip of a drink in this game. Yeah, there we go.
Ah, finally. I'm a parched man.
If you're so parched, you could have got it yourself.
So, tell us, Lisa, what do you think of our little organisation so far?
You're fighting for a good cause.
Hear, hear.
Right now, let us drink as friends.
To the glorious future that awaits.
No regrets.
There's no way I'm actually drinking this stuff.
Oh, nothing strips the lining of your guts better than Kirill's hooch.
Let's just see if you can keep up with me this time.
Sorry to interrupt the merriment, but you still haven't told me why you give your blood to Aubin.
Oh, you're right.
Well, it's simple, really. Why does anyone give something to someone else?
Out of kindness.
Well, yes, but do you really think we're in a position to do that?
When Arbin approached us, at first we didn't know how to react.
To be honest, we were pretty suspicious. With her fancy place and the people she hangs around with, she seemed like the epitome of the uncaring elite.
I wouldn't say she is uncaring.
No, as we came to discover. You see, Arbin proposed a deal. In exchange for some of our blood for medical research, we received money for our activities.
I see. And would all this money have anything to do with the business you've been up to these past days?
Not yet. First, another drink. To the new...
To the people.
No regrets.
Ugh, I can't bear to taste this stuff again.
Fucking hell.
You want to know what we've been working on these past weeks? We're organising a rally outside Town Hall.
I see. And what exactly is its particular aim?
Like, we're not drinking that.
Pretty new to the town, but you must have heard a little about our last dear mayor.
I've gathered a bit about the situation.
Well, in addition to his many other crimes.
My vampire rank has increased. Ah. Yay! We have enough to do the sciencey stuff.
That scum of the earth stole far more than a fair share of the people's harvest to ship back to the capital.
Yeah.
So many bellies went empty last winter. So many honest field labourers, like my parents, lost their livelihoods.
And that is when we organised and managed to drive him out of office and straight to jail.
Now with this new mayor, the past wrongs must not be repeated. That's what this rally is for, to make sure he knows we're serious.
Ultimately, we know none of the ruling elites can be fully trusted. In time, the whole system must be overhauled. But with the rally, we take our first step in achieving our demands.
Will you pipe down over there? What are you women doing in a place like this anyway? Go home to your husbands and brats, and let the rest of us enjoy our drinks free from your nonsense.
Lucky for you, I have neither a man nor any children to rush home to. In fact, I think I'll take a good while to savour the rest of my vodka tonight.
Huh. You should fix that. A woman your age only has a few more desirable years left in her.
Excuse me.
All of you, it's unnatural. Rabble-rousers like you are the problem.
Us? The bourgeoisie sit and feast in their mansions with no thought for you, and yet you choose to insult those who actually think of your future.
What?
Tell him, Lisa.
The bourgeoisie, the ruling class, the rich and powerful.
And their biggest trick is to make ordinary people think we're our own enemies.
What a load of rubbish.
Yes, wait, I'll, wait, do I have that enabled or not? Wait, viewer attack, let's have a look. For free, I've set it to be for free. You can do it. No, like you, I don't. Yeah, like I don't fucking like him. No, that fucking couldn't. No. What an arsehole.
But don't you see? It should be the people who determine the land's destiny, running the country for themselves as it should be.
Creating a world with no more greed or suffering.
He does deserve it. You're right.
I know you. You're the people that shut down the mill last week.
That was one of our actions, yes.
You cost me a week's worth of wages. I had to burn my old musket to keep warm.
A price worth paying.
How can you say that? It was a gift from my father. The last thing of value in my life.
I am sorry, sir, but direct action will eventually lead to a better life for all.
Aren't your overseers ultimately to blame?
What?
They hold you hostage with wage loss even when you couldn't work if you wanted.
Doesn't that show you that they don't care about you? You're nothing to them.
But why would they pay me? I wasn't there.
Maybe because you're a human being and have a right to food and heat. That's the problem with this society. Hunger, poverty, hopelessness. We've been conditioned to blindly accept that these are just inevitable costs of living. It doesn't have to be that way.
Enough of this. You're lucky the right people aren't around to hear you spout this drivel. This is exactly why political delinquents shouldn't be allowed in here or anywhere in the country.
Some people just can't handle the truth.
This piss hole isn't worth my coin tonight.
Just another blind worker who refuses to understand why we do what we do. The time will come where they will have no choice but to see it our way.
Ignorance is sometimes easier when hopeless. Maybe he just wanted to drink in peace to numb it all.
Then he shouldn't have started it.
What's happening out there?
It must be the rally. We're going to be late, Yvonne.
Don't blame me.
It's happening tonight?
Come, we'll show you. Right after one more drink for them. To tonight's...
To a better world.
No regrets. One more would tip me over the edge.
Aha!
Alright.
You can see how together we're reclaiming our town for the people.
Let's go. But after that, I must get back to the doctor.
When we're done, there'll be no more masters to return to. Come on. Alright then, let's make our move. We don't want to miss anything.
So many people.
And this is only a fraction of the force we will have.
I don't see all the people. There's all the people.
When you see a gathering like this, you can't help but feel like change is in the air. Hey, Lisa, I think some...
What? The girl from the party. The one who killed Petya. What's she doing here?
It looks like she wants you to go inside.
Well, looks like...
So it does. I hope we meet again.
I'm sure we will.
Anyone who can drink like you is welcome back.
Hello there. You wish to see me?
The Countess requests your presence inside.
The Countess? Why is she here?
How should I know? I'm just the messenger. Just follow me.
This place sure is something else.
She's upstairs. Come, I'll get us past the guard.
Fucking hell. Yeah, oh no. Something tells me that the Countess is going to be pissed off with us.
I didn't really expect to speak again after our last meeting.
Right. That was an unfortunate evening. Well, I survived, although clearly not unscathed. My face may be a sight, but the hunger pains are far worse. Thanks to that purple-haired lunatic, I'm goddamn pathetic. Begging for scraps from others.
I just can't forget what you did to Petya.
Was that his name?
Are you serious?
Relax. You'll begin to forget these kinds of things too in time. Here we are. You there. Let her through. The Countess wants an audience with this one.
Of course. Ladies.
Something tells me that the Countess is going to be pissed off.
Oh, hello. Lisa, my dear. How funny to find you down there amongst the rally.
Oh, yes, quite. I ran into some revolutionaries and ended up getting shuffled along here.
That will happen if you associate yourself with such folk. They do allow their passions to become inflamed all too easily.
Uh-oh.
Now, I didn't only call you up for pleasantries. Since you're here, I have an envelope I'd like you to deliver to the doctor.
Of course, Countess. Consider it done.
You may run along now.
Forgive me, but before I leave, may I ask who's that gentleman looking out the window? I believe I've seen his face before.
Well noted. Hear that, Savelli? Even this young lady recognizes the new mayor. You must have already made quite the impression around town.
Huh? Oh. Why, hello there, miss. Apologies for not noticing you earlier. I got lost in thought, admiring the view below. So organized and efficient. Mayor Savelli Skvortsov, at your most humble service.
Elizaveta Morozova. A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, my dear. Likewise. But tell me, Miss Elizaveta, what do you think of the rally going on? I saw you talking to a couple of the participants just now.
I think it's great to see. Times are hard and people need to feel like they are heard.
I couldn't agree more.
Ugh. You do?
Why do you think I ran for mayor in the first place? I've lived in this country all my life and seen the ills of our working folk. The good, law-abiding people of this town deserve to have their hard work properly appreciated, not sucked up like blood to feed those above.
A pointed analogy.
My apologies. I didn't mean to use such imagery in the presence of you refined women.
Oh, please. You think our little Lisa cannot handle talk of blood?
Of course. You're that Lisa, the new physician apprentice.
I'm surprised you've heard of me.
As mayor, it's my duty and privilege to know about all the town's residents, especially those who so wonderfully use their talents to serve the good citizens.
Oh, it's truly nothing special. It's what I've always wanted to do.
Oh, don't sell yourself short. we all do our own small part to bring about a better tomorrow for those of pure heart and spirit. Ah, do you smell that? Change is in the air, my friends. We've got a good crowd going now. Time to greet them and let them know their voices are heard.
Savelli, for goodness sake, don't put yourself in harm's way in front of that rabble. I've only just got used to you as the new mayor.
Ha! There's that razor wit I was warned about. Come, Lisa. Join me if you'd like.
Fucking hell.
You can see the entire rally from here.
Workers, people, friends, hear me. I come to you not as your mayor, but as a fellow citizen. A citizen who has seen the damage done to this town by those who came before. To those that take advantage of the hard-working, law-abiding citizens of this town, I have only this to say to you.
My God!
Get down! That was a gunshot.
They tried to kill you!
Goodness. You really think that? Lisa, let's get inside.
I just need to quickly check if there's anyone in the crowd I might be able to help. It's hard to see. There's so much panic and confusion. Wait.
Lisa?
No!
Collier!
Wait, that's a brother? No!
Quickly, Lisa. Get inside.
See, what did I tell you? These people are like rabid dogs. You give them a treat and they'll bite your arm off.
It's just a few bad apples out there. That's all.
Ugh, ever an optimist. At least it seems the guards are arresting them, and the rabble will finally be quelled.
I have to go.
Be safe, Lisabetta.
Before you go, darling, I just wanted to remind you that our secrets sometimes can be hard to keep. Believe me, I know that better than anybody. But they are secrets for a reason. You've done well so far. There is no reason to start disappointing me now, is there, darling?
No, madam.
Delightful.
Dear.
Dear. Better move quickly and don't engage. Who knows what kind of diseases those animals have?
Oh my God.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Are you deaf? You are under a...
You don't understand. I didn't do anything.
It's you who doesn't understand. For the last time, if you don't come with me...
I can't, please. I need to find my sister. She's a...
That's it. I've had
What the fuck?
Get your filthy hands off!
Do you know what you just did, mouthy broad?
This is madness. How quickly everything has turned to chaos. Kolya looks badly hurt, but Countess and higher society won't look... I can't just leave him like that.
Fuck it.
Lisa?
Kolya, can you hear me? Are you alright?
Lisa, I knew it was you.
Shh. You shouldn't talk right now. Save your energy. Let's get you to a safe place.
I don't know where to
Fuck
even
it.
begin. We all thought you were dead. I was at your funeral, for God's sake, but here you are, standing before me. How is that even possible?
Listen, I'm sorry, but I can't reveal all the details.
Why not?
You see, I was recruited as a spy while I was at the academy. I'm working with a foreign government to bring down our rulers.
I don't believe you. If you really were a spy, you would have never told anyone about it. Fine, you don't have to tell me the truth, but I just need to know one thing. Why didn't you tell us that you are alive? Why didn't you write? Do you even realize what your passing did to Mother? To me?
Ay, ay, ay.
Trust me, it was better this way. It kept us all safe. You would have never believed me anyway.
Safe from whom? What are you talking about? I don't feel so good.
His blood looks so inviting. I can... No! Stop, Lisa. What are... You've had too much blood loss. Come with me. We have to stop. There.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Now, we can't let you fall asleep just yet. Why don't you tell me how you even got here?
Fine. Where to begin? I suppose it all started to unravel right after your funeral.
It's getting late. Why aren't you heading home?
My legs won't take me.
I see.
Can I stay here with you a little longer?
Of course, boy. Stay as long as you like. You know why they put a glass of water next to the tombstone?
No?
It's for the person who passed away. They say that when the soul finally leaves the body, it washes clean with the water in there. When it happens, you can see the water trembling.
What about the bread on the glass?
They also think that the soul can move into a bird and feed. That it can eat and drink this in another world.
Do you think it's true?
No, of course not. But our people are not.
I'm sorry, I
not
had to save the
superstitious.
brother. I couldn't just let anything bad happen. I couldn't.
There's so much chaos and misery in their lives. And if this helps them feel that they are in control of something, I say let them have it. Sometimes I wish I believed those things. Probably would help make sense out of something like this.
She should have never gone to treat those peasants. I hate them so much.
You shouldn't. It wasn't the peasants' fault they got sick. Lisa was a good doctor. She swore an oath to help people, and she did just that.
But how can I not? They just took her away, Uncle Mitko. We don't even know where her body is. My sister is dead at 22 and no one is responsible.
That's not what I said, boy.
Then who is to blame for this?
Have you ever thought about why they got sick in the first place?
Because they are filthy.
They are filthy because they are poor. Even poorer than us. They don't have access to clean water or clothes. They become ill and are forced into sick houses where there is only one doctor for hundreds of them. Half of the time no one even bothers to come. Unlike your sister. Meanwhile, our omnipotent overlords live in golden mansions and make big decisions. Decisions, Kolya. About how much of our money to take. And how many children's bodies to throw into their next senseless war. So if you do get angry, boy, don't be angry at the peasants.
Do you think it will get better?
I don't know. But there's always hope, right? Let's go home. Your mother must be worried. Rest in peace, dear.
Oh.
A month passed.
Wait, now what? Oh my god, we're playing as a brother.
I don't think Mother put 10 words together since your funeral. I don't think I saw her cry either. Just going about the house, cleaning, cooking, must have kept her sane. Every second since that day felt long, dull, and full of nothingness. I thought more about what Uncle Mitko said at your graveside. He was right. I shouldn't have blamed the peasants. Sleep wouldn't often come, so I started reading to make the night shorter. And Dad, you can probably imagine. Almost every night he stumbled home smelling of vodka. He either made a scene, or better yet, simply couldn't stand on his feet. If I'm honest, I think I started hoping for those nights when he didn't show up at all. Everything reminded me of you, and every memory felt like a punch in the gut. It was risky, but I got pamphlets, books, newspapers about the unreported happenings of the land, about poverty, corruption, alcoholism, and more. So much more. Every night I found myself staring at your empty pillow.
Is there anything else?
I also learned that there are people who want change. I wanted to help. I wanted to do something.
Son of a bitch.
Not again.
Nadia, open up. Damn keys won't work.
I better go out there to look after Mum.
Sure thing, Nadia. Why don't you break more of them? We must have a wheelbarrow's worth of plates because I am made of money, aren't I?
Oh no.
I'm sorry. You just startled me, that's all.
What's going on here?
Oh, nothing. Just your mother throwing money out the window.
She said she's sorry.
Sorry doesn't buy us bread.
You mean vodka?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Since you're out of your room for once, come, sit with me. It's high time you and I had a talk.
Fine. Let's talk then.
Let's have a toast to your mother's health. Been a little while since you and I caught up.
I suppose it has.
So, tell me, son, how are things at school? Are you doing well? Is the honor of the family name safe?
Nothing to worry about, Father.
Oh, good. That's good to hear. Not only that my son is an idiot, but also a dirty liar. I found your report card today. What do you have to say for yourself? Do you even realize how easy it is to be a good student? School curriculum is designed for hopeless morons. To be better than them, to do well in school is the bare minimum I should expect from my son. If you can't do that, Hell, what else are you good for?
What the fuck?
When I was your age, I was the perfect student. Finished school with honors, made my parents proud. Do you even realize how much your education costs us? Take your sister, for example. God bless her soul. Her education never cost us a dime. All paid by the school since she was so smart. Let's raise a glass to Lisa. And speaking of Lisa, I happen to notice that her medallion is missing. Do you by chance know where it is?
Why are you even looking for it?
Unlike some of us, I've got nothing to hide. It's an antique and costs a fortune. We could live off of it for at least a month. And where she is, she doesn't need it. But you know exactly how valuable it is, don't you?
I didn't take it, I swear.
I know exactly how trustworthy you are, perfect student. Tell me where you hid the money.
I don't know if I would have acted the same if I had been sober, but what's done is done. Enough! Enough of your drinking. Enough of your threats. I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving.
Don't go, Kolya.
Let him go. Give him a week and he'll come crawling back. He's a lazy fool. He won't make it on his own.
Fucking hell.
People don't change. Nothing does.
Nothing changes if you don't make the change. I hope you see it before it's too late, Father. I'm sorry, Mom. I'll send letters and half the money I earned to Uncle Mitko so he can pass it on to you. Please, go stay with him if Father gets any worse.
Where are you going?
To make a change. That night I left and joined the cause. I dropped out of school and started delivering packages between revolutionary units. One day they gave me this parcel to deliver to Ivan, the movement leader here in town. I knew he would be at the gathering, but everything became a blur and the rest you already know. I don't regret any of it, really. I just am sad that Mother had to clean up the glass shards after me.
Kolya?
Uh-oh.
It's okay. He should get some rest. He lost a lot of blood. The smell of blood again. He's already on. Perhaps it won't even...
No, of course. What is going on here? I see we have a guest. Lizaveta, would you care to explain?
I found him outside, injured. As a doctor, I couldn't just leave him there.
Right. Regardless of who that is, we both swore the Hippocratic Oath. Let's help this young man get back on his feet. I can see you've done a decent job bandaging. He clearly suffered some serious blood loss. He also looks malnourished. Probably hasn't eaten properly in a while. That won't do. Lisa, be a dear and go and get some proper human food from the general store for the gentleman. We barely have anything left around here.
But
He'll be fine for the time being. Don't worry.
All right. Please take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell. I'm keeping secrets.
Not a soul. After everything that has happened, the silence is deafening. Good evening.
What did you say? Oh, yes, indeed, very good. What can I do for you?
May I please purchase some groceries? Some bread, vegetables, protein? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, yes, huh. Let me see. Certainly.
Thank you.
Wait just a second. I can't accept this. It's on the house.
Are you sure? Thanks a lot. That's very kind of you.
Don't mention it.
So strange. Why wouldn't she take the money?
Sorry, Mom. No entry. Official police business.
What do you mean, no entry? I happen to live here.
Them's the order.
What kind?
Not at liberty to
And when will...
Well, sorry.
Dr. Volkov must have put him in my vessel to rest. I suppose it's... Where is the doctor back?
Open up, Doctor!
What's going on, exactly? You should be aware that you are interrupting some important scientific work.
This can't be good.
Lisa?
Hello. How are you feeling?
Ah!
Petya, now's not the time.
Lisa, what the devil is going on? Is this your room? Why is there a coffin? Why am I in a coffin?
Look, you're still bleeding. I'll explain everything in a moment. Just let me give you some food first. You must be starving.
Fine. Now tell me the truth.
Oh, I can't even save here either.
I'm sorry. I would give... And if I do, we're both finished.
I always thought I could trust you. Can't believe I was so stupid.
Oh.
Dr. Volkov.
Lisa, the police are here, and they are looking for Nikolai Kolya-Morozov.
But he's done nothing wrong.
So this isn't some stranger like you told me earlier, huh? Doesn't matter now, of course. I sent them to get a warrant to buy you some time, but I'm afraid they will be back very soon.
Thank you for holding them off, Doc.
Don't mention it, dear.
The doctor's right.
But...
Let's go, Lisa. There is nothing we can do.
I'm sorry, dear. Whenever you're ready.
Listen, Lisa. I know I shouldn't trust you, but I have no one else to ask of this. If being my sister ever meant something to you, please do this for me. That package I told you about earlier, I was never able to deliver it. I don't know what's inside, but I've been informed that it is of crucial importance for the cause. Ivan believes that the future of this country depends on it. Please promise me you'll deliver it to him, or I will not rest easy till the day I die.
If it means so much to you, of course I will deliver it.
That means a lot.
Kola Morozov, you're under arrest for treason and assault of a member of the police.
Told you before, little man, this isn't going to end well for you.
You have no right to do this.
Of course we do, sweetheart. We're here to protect...
How did you even find us?
Not that it's any of your business, young lady, but we've done some thorough investigation on this one.
The assaulted police officer provided the description, and it turns out this kid is quite well known in radical circles. The general store shopkeeper saw a young man fitting the profile heading towards your place, and here we now are, with the extremist apprehended.
No wonder she couldn't look me in the eye. I don't believe this. Wait, there must be something I can do. Please.
I'm afraid there isn't, dear. The law takes over now. Given your medical contributions to society or whatnot.
Perhaps we could make an exception and try to make him more comfortable where we were taking him.
It's not going to be easy, though, if you know what I mean.
How much would that be?
I reckon for 20 coins, I could put in a good word and make...
What?
Oh, I understand.
Where are you taking him?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to...
Surely you're joking.
Don't worry. They'll get in touch with family once the sentence is issued.
Shouldn't be more than a year.
This can't be. Kolya!
Write a letter to Mum for me, please. Tell her not to worry.
But...
Let's go, kid. Time to face the music.
No.
I can't believe they took him away. I thought I would never see him again. And then...
There, Lisaveta. Perhaps it's a blessing in disguise.
How can you say that?
As I said before, it is strictly forbidden to be in touch with the people from your human life. Sooner or later, higher society would have learned about it. Regrettably, you, me, and certainly your brother would have been sentenced to death by sunrise. This way, at least, he has a chance. Yes. Well, I should probably give you some time to yourself. I understand that this must be, disappointing. But remember, people will come and go. The work, Lisa, the work is what lasts forever.
Something feels different around here.
Oh, I did a little sweeping during the day. Maybe that's it? I know I can't breathe anymore, but...
Oh, Petya.
It's no trouble at all.
Let's turn this...
Away.
What have you done? I asked, what have you done? I have been quiet all this time, but no more. It's one thing for you to take your petty grievances out on me, but when our children, our child, our only son left, and it's all because of you.
I know I shouldn't have gone.
I will not stand for it, for any of it.
No.
You have some important choices to make, Alexei. I'm not kidding.
Oh.
You're right. Things got out of hand. I'm sorry, Nadia.
Good. I'm staying at Midcoast.
Nadia, wait.
What the fuck's happening here? Oh no.
Lisa, please. Am I possessed? Or just a pathetic excuse for a human?
Faina?
Hi, little dove. I was hoping you'd come by.
Are you all right? I didn't think you'd be here at such a late hour.
Sure, dear. I'm fine. I just wish
Thank you.
I got to water my plants. Come, sit with me for a moment. You've had a tough few months, haven't you?
To tell the truth, tough doesn't even begin to cover it.
To go through what you've gone through and retain humanity, that's no easy feat.
Like fucking hell.
I'm very proud of you, dear.
Thank you. I think I've always wanted to hear that.
But I'm afraid the worst is yet to come, little dove.
The worst?
Everyone knows the perils of a friendship with the devil, don't they? Still, most of them get distracted by how shiny his presents are. He had nothing to tempt me with, though. All I ever needed was in the right drawer.
Thank you so much for everything, Faina.
You can do it, little dove. Everything will be all right. I just wish I got to water my plants.
Another dream. But Kolya arrested. That part was real. I should head over to the vodka bar and see if Yvonne might know any... Wait. Looks like Kolya left... Kolya asked me to write a letter to Mother. This is going to be... Now for the hard part. How to describe... I should probably... Kolya said he sent her money. I finished.
Fucking hell.
Let's take... Yep, just like Kolya said. This feels... What could it even...
Cat.
Hello again, strange. Oh, just... Ooh. Ooh.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Hey, Lisa.
I've been...
Hold on. Let me get a... So, what's this crazy idea of yours?
It's not fully formed. However, first off, how much do either of you know about vampire biology?
Well, we are dead, essentially.
But we're also capable of dying, yes?
Harder to kill. Except in certain circumstances. Sunlight, obviously. but we're not death-proof.
But we can survive injuries that would kill a human.
I suddenly do not like where this conversation is going.
Speak for yourself.
Listen, the contract was clearly made meaning true matters of the heart, in the metaphorical sense, right? But what if we were to interpret it literally?
I'm not following.
Your heart, in your chest. What if we somehow interfered with it?
Excuse me?
I don't exactly know how just yet, but if we were to approach this scientifically... Elisa doing something to your heart could be interpreted as interfering with its physical substance.
When you put it like that, it almost makes sense. Still, putting my life on the line for a theory is a little...
Oh, hush. I've seen plenty of vampires take strikes to the chest and live.
So what? You're just going to cut me open and poke around?
Well, yes. That's my initial idea. Although, of course, that will take careful planning and some time to consider all the surgical complications. And I can't guarantee that it'll even work.
Seems a good enough idea to me.
Hey, okay, I'll touch your heart!
Well, you're not the one going under the knife.
Ugh, so spineless.
All right, I'll consider it as an option. I mean, what's eternal life if I'm stuck 1 minute longer chasing brats like this one around?
Ingrate.
Where have I heard that before?
All right, then. In the meantime, there's a lot to do. I'll need to prepare my tools, consult the doctor, find a space to use as the operating theater.
Ugh, enough. All this talking and planning is insufferable. Let's just get this done already.
Wait, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, you'll be fine. It's not like I stabbed you with a wooden stake or anything.
Hold on, Hussar. Let me take a look. How... It doesn't actually look all that bad. Hussar, do you hear me?
I hear you. All right, it hurts like hell. But yeah, I think I'm relatively okay, all things considered.
Told you. Now, if I had shoved it into your brain or something else you actually need...
Quiet, Elisa. Just go fetch me some vodka, thread, and a clean needle, and set it nearby.
Fine.
Hussar, I'm now going to fix you up to help you heal more quickly. Medically, I don't really know if this blood is yours or what you fed upon, but
fucking hell.
With the added pressure, it seems like you've barely lost any.
Thanks for the warning.
I know it must burn terribly, but I promise, you don't want an infection. At least there's plenty of vodka in a bar to disinfect with.
Ooh.
Sorry. I'm almost done, promise. There. Not the best of medical conditions, but I think that should help with your recovery. Although, if I'm honest, I think you would have managed to pull through even without my intervention. I can barely believe it.
Vampire healing abilities for you. Not that I wanted to test them out today. Ooh.
Don't move too much. You'll rip your stitches.
My stitches? Damn, that's right.
Your mark.
Did it...
See for yourself.
It's gone. It's really gone.
Congratulations.
I can't believe it. I'm free. What can I even say to you, Doctor?
Thank you might be a start. Although, I'm technically not the one
Yay.
who did the actual deed.
As though thank you could be enough. But yes, thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
I'm just glad the idea worked.
How do you think I feel? As for you...
I really did know you'd be fine, truly. However, I was probably a bit too hasty.
Really? You think?
I'm sorry.
You? You, Elisa, the daughter of the head vampire family, apologize? I didn't know that was even possible. Have you even had to utter those words before?
I don't believe I have. And I certainly don't intend to ever again. So you should be very grateful indeed. Well, with that, I better get back to the manor. The Countess will definitely be wondering where I am by now. All's well that ends well, right?
Ah, the forever problematic adieu. Do get back before your mother tries to sick me on you again, since she will now be sorely disappointed.
So, are you going to give the Countess a leaving notice?
I might, but certainly not in person. I served her long enough to predict the reaction, and it won't be pretty. A postcard with a nice note will do the job just fine.
What will you do now with your newfound freedom?
Not really sure just yet. Right, I need to get things in order, make a plan, and then, who knows, come to think of it, Misha always wanted to see the ocean. Maybe that's what I'll do. Spend some time by the sea, somewhere all the politics and nastiness can't find me. Doesn't sound too bad, does it?
Sounds like a dream.
Right? I can smell the salt already. But for now, well, first I'd better start saving.
And before that, you need to recover, Hussar.
It's
Oopsie.
Stefan. You may now call me by my real name.
Stefan!
Stefan.
Stefan!
And yes, Doctor, I'll rest here a bit longer. Although, I'm already feeling about ready to taste my newfound freedom in the skies. You go ahead.
Very well. Take care of yourself, Stefan. Wherever the sky leads you.
You too, Lisa.
Ay, ay, ay. I just had a sip. Fine. Okay.
Goodness!
Let's see if I can... No need to bother. This doesn't look... Nothing of interest. What a... Could this... Aha! Not too much new information
Wow.
here. It does mention that the incident started approximately 25 years ago. Perhaps Town Hall has a report on a missing young woman from around that...
Hello, madam.
I wondered if I know...
Please, now that you know how it's...
Alright, we've got one more of these things to do, so we might as well do it.
Ah, splendid. It's...
Is this something you've done before? Tours of Lover's Island for the local townswomen?
Ha, only for those with a thirst for folklore, who also desire to spend an evening in a cold boat. In other words, never. Though I've made the journey alone many times.
Then I feel lucky to be beside you. Did you say a cold boat?
I did indeed.
So, Lover's Island. Such a curious name.
You will soon come to learn just how curious.
And you say this place has a connection to a nav?
Yes, you see, a nav is said to arise from a tragic or untimely death. A soul grown hateful towards those who enjoy the life of which they were robbed.
Very cryptic. And
Several hundred years ago, this town and its surrounding counties were owned by a cruel lord, a general. The lord's most loyal underling was a man named Dragomir.
Wait! That's the dude! That's the dude we made a deal with!
Dragomir?
Yes, Dragomir was a native of town, and as such, he had been the lord's closest advisor since being gifted with the estate.
Wait! It's him! It's the hot dude! It's the dude!
With all his flaws, Dragomir had been vital in keeping the townsfolk safe from his lord's most vicious acts, redirecting his anger elsewhere.
And the island?
In his youth, Dragomir spent many a long day escaping to the island with his childhood love Elena, far from the eyes of their parents.
So this is an island where lovers elope?
You won't think it's so romantic when you hear the full story.
This sounds foreboding. I look forward to hearing the rest of it. Let's head out.
We've arrived. Explore at your leisure. What do you have there?
It looks like part of an old oar, preserved in the mud.
We are surely not the first to set ashore here under the cover of darkness. Let us continue the tale. The Lord was known to marry every year, only for his wives to disappear, leaving behind terrible rumours of their demise.
Are we gonna get some closure on Vamp Daddy? Are we gonna get some closure?
When it once again came time for the Lord to take a wife, Dragomir's childhood love, Elena, was a victim of the Lord's desires.
Such evil.
Enough to rival even the darkest of authors' minds. Though I'm afraid this is not fiction. Where were we? Oh yes, on the eve of her betrothal to the Lord, Elena plotted with Dragomir to elope together, leaving town and the cruel Lord far behind. They were to meet in the old abandoned house on this island, their secret childhood sanctuary. Now let us continue exploring.
An old bronze...
Perhaps it is the very same. The Lord held tight patrols around the perimeter of his estate. The only route of escape was across the lake where no guards patrolled. Dragomir held watch duty outside the Lord's chambers that evening. He would have to wait until the dead of night before he could leave unnoticed. He would leave a boat for Elena to row to the island after dusk, where she would light a single candle in the window as a sign of her arrival.
A beacon of hope on the darkest of nights.
Dragomir would meet her there, and the two would sail together to the opposite shore, where a horse and freedom awaited.
To risk one's life for love.
Would you do the same?
Yes, I believe I would.
I'm glad that with your arrival, romance and chivalry returns to town.
Would you?
Even if love were not a factor, I would do so, just to help her escape a cruel and undeserved fate, though I am somewhat mistrustful of horses. Let us continue.
No wonder he's an evil bastard.
An abandoned house.
I believe it predates the Nav legend. A hermit is said to have lived there in the Dark Ages. The hour approached, and Dragomir crept from the door of his lord's chambers. He arrived at the shore to see Elena's boat was absent. As to be expected, she must be awaiting him on the island.
All according to plan, thus far.
He rowed through the dark water. As he drew nearer, a light became visible, flickering on the island. Dragomir reached the shore and ran to the doors of the house.
This isn't going to go the way he expects.
No.
Dragomir flung the door open to find no sign of Elena. Just a solitary candle burning upon the windowsill.
Haunting.
Quite.
Oh.
It appears to be some kind of blade.
Yes. I'd say a spear tip. The remnant of a bloody deed, perhaps. The tale continues. The door to the house suddenly slammed shut, followed by the sound of a large bolt sliding into place and a familiar voice. You dare try to flee with that which is mine? The Lord spoke, and Dragomir's eyes filled with horror.
I have a suspicion they aren't getting on that horse.
Now you will burn, spoke the Lord, and with that the house was ablaze. Dragomir screamed in anguish as the cabin was engulfed. On any approach to the windows, the spears of the Lord's men would greet him. He was trapped. Dragomir burned to death in this very house, betrayed by his love through fear.
And what of her?
Elena was wed to the Lord that very morning. The scent of Dragomir's burning flesh clinging to the Lord. Her fate after that day is unknown.
Such evil as I've never heard.
Then you should consider yourself lucky.
And with that, I'm assuming, a Nav was born. One who knows only hatred, pain, and despair.
Well, yes, according to the local residents. Though I find the reality far more comforting.
Which is?
That Dragomir's suffering ended that night, when his body could no longer take the flame.
Perhaps even before that, when the smoke overwhelmed his lungs.
I have such a wonderful time sharing these grisly tales with you. I almost forget how logical your medical mind truly is.
You truly believe them to be tales?
I believe all folk tales have a root in reality.
They...
The often brutal conditions of our world cause such unspeakable suffering. This makes us look beyond our physical confines to find solace and justice in the magical.
Perhaps you're right. Justice is hard to find in this life. I too can understand why it's comforting to believe that it's granted by some unseen means.
It makes the reality easier to live with.
Like adding honey to bitter medicine.
Lisa, I tour the world if it could be in your company, but it may be for the best that this is our last. I fear people will start to gossip if they see us alone together another night.
I understand. Thank you, Roman, for giving me the pleasure of your company these few nights.
And thank you, Miss Morozova, for indulging every word of my old tales. Now allow me to play
It's fine
chaperone
because
one last time
because
and return you to the mainland.
we're in a relationship with this one. Remember, we gotta be loyal.
Of course.
Reject a potential romance partner. Oh.
Lisa. See you around.
Alright, we need to check town hall.
Fly away now.
Locked. I should try again earlier in the day.
Oh. I'll have to try later in the day to do that. Okay. Alright, just so it doesn't poison like a big cutscene.
Pumpkin.
What the fuck?
How did you get in here? You are a cat-shaped enigma, aren't you? You've certainly made your... Well, since you're already here, I could use another friend. Well, in that, I feel like it's one of those situations where it's better to seek forgiveness rather than permission. You'll be well behaved.
Alright. I think we are gonna leave this here, literally just because of the fact that, yeah. I don't want it to, like, start a big cutscene. If I cannot believe that happened to the fucking... Thank you. I can't believe that happened to the fucking vampire dude. I can't believe that happened to the fucking vampire dude. Like, holy shit! Oh, I'm doing a big stretch and I feel my bones just cracked. Oh. No wonder he's an asshole. Like, imagine if it turns out all he wants to do is to, like, do some romancy stuff with what's-her-face. Like, that would be fucking sad. Alright. Use this. Alright. For anyone that isn't in the Discord, join it. Just join it. And stick around for the raid. I don't know who the fuck we're raiding yet. We're gonna have to see who's online. Let's have a look. You know what? We're gonna raid the Eldridge Pod Blast, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I just wanted to say thank you all for, being here watching me romance vampires in yet another vampire game. But yeah, thank you very much for joining, and I'm gonna probably piss off and lie down and work on some art. Lie down and probably work on art at the same time. Maybe. Alright. Bye-bye now. If you haven't already joined the Discord so you keep updated with all this shit. Bye-bye.